The Ford Model A is more than just an old car. It is a symbol of a turning point in automotive history, a machine that helped shape modern transportation and brought mobility to millions of people around the world. When Ford introduced the Model A in 1927, it was the direct successor to the legendary Model T, and it carried the huge responsibility of replacing the most influential car ever made at that time. What makes the Model A special is how confidently it stepped out of the Model T's shadow and proved that innovation, style, and practicality could exist together in one affordable automobile. At first glance, the Ford Model A looks simple, elegant, and purposeful. Its design was more refined compared to the Model T, featuring a more modern body shape, improved proportions, and better overall build quality. Ford offered the Model A in a wide variety of body styles, including sedans, coupes, roadsters, Phaetons, pickups, and even delivery vans. This variety allowed buyers to choose a car that perfectly matched their lifestyle, whether they needed a family vehicle, a business workhorse, or a stylish personal car. Under the hood, the Ford Model A featured a 3.3-liter inline four-cylinder engine that produced around 40 horsepower. While that number may seem small by today's standards, it was a significant improvement over the Model T. The engine was smoother, more reliable, and capable of reaching a top speed of about 65 miles per hour, which was impressive for its era. This increase in performance made the model more comfortable for longer trips and better suited for improving road networks of the late 1920s. One of the biggest upgrades in the Model A was its driving experience. Unlike the Model T, which had a complex and confusing pedal-based control system, the Model A featured a more conventional layout with a standard clutch, brake, and accelerator. This made it much easier for new drivers to learn and operate, helping to expand the number of people who could confidently drive a car. The 3-speed manual transmission provided better control and smoother acceleration, making everyday driving far more enjoyable. The interior of the Ford Model A was also a step forward in comfort and quality. Depending on the trim and body style, buyers could enjoy better seats, improved dashboards, clearer gauges, and higher quality materials. While it was still a basic car by modern standards, the Model A felt more like a proper automobile rather than a mechanical tool. It reflected the growing expectations of car buyers who wanted not just transportation, but comfort and pride of ownership. Safety and reliability were important selling points of the Model A. It featured mechanical drum brakes on all 4 wheels, which provided better stopping power than the systems used on earlier cars. The suspension was designed to handle rough roads, making the car durable and dependable even in rural areas. Ford's focus on mass production and quality control ensured that spare parts were widely available and repairs were relatively simple, which greatly reduced ownership costs. The timing of the Ford Model A's release was also crucial. Introduced just before the Great Depression, it became a lifeline for many families and businesses. Affordable pricing allowed people to continue owning cars even during difficult economic times. Ford produced more than 4.8 million model vehicles between 1927 and 1931, an incredible achievement that highlights how popular and successful the car truly was. Today, the Ford Model A holds a special place in the hearts of car enthusiasts and collectors. It is one of the most commonly restored vintage cars, thanks to its simple mechanical design and strong aftermarket support. Model A clubs exist all over the world, bringing together people who share a passion for preserving and driving these historic vehicles. Seeing a Model A on the road today is like stepping back in time, a reminder of an era when cars were built with simplicity, honesty, and purpose. The Ford Model A is not just remembered for its specifications or sales numbers, but for its impact on society. It helped normalize car ownership, supported economic growth, and contributed to the development of modern road systems. It represented progress, freedom, and opportunity for millions of people. Even nearly a century later, its influence can still be felt in the automotive world. In the end, the Ford Model A stands as a true automotive icon. It bridged the gap between early experimental cars and the modern vehicles we know today. It proved that innovation doesn't always mean complexity, and that a well-designed, reliable, and affordable car can change the world. The Model A is not just a classic car. It is a rolling piece of history that continues to inspire generations of car lovers around the globe.